Let's begin by saying I received a review key for this game, and to get it out of the way, I personally didn't enjoy it overall. I know a bit about my audience, however, and this game is definitely for some of you. Sands of Salzaar is a Persian Central Asian anime-style fantasy action strategy game. You'll recruit followers, troops, and mercenaries to join you in battle as you discover the story of a world in chaos and crisis. The music here is absolute bangers all around. The setting and stories are thematic of the regional fantasy they are trying to capture. The translation and localization are awful. It's simply terrible. At one point, a painter told me he had a daughter that was sick, just like his wife who died when she was 7. I can only assume he meant the daughter was 7 when his wife died, but the dialogue left it very unclear. You want to be ready for everyone to be rude to you as well. The selling point of combat is also the game's weakest point. Only half the time will you even get an idea if a battle is winnable or what you might even face. The AI will get stuck on pathing on the slightest rock. If the battle is large enough, it's just a button mash of flashing lights. The tutorial is non-existent, and many critical tooltips don't appear until you're deep underway in your adventures. With that out of the way, let's hit why Sands of Salzaar might be good for you. It has a pretty good engine running in the background, tracking caravans, raiders, characters you can recruit, and factions you can fight for or against. You'll get pop-ups regularly that you can learn to read and interpret what is going on. I'll touch on the game's replay value later, but over your playthroughs you can learn what's happening or about to happen and get involved or avoid it, based only on these short news flashes. The world has a story to tell, the main quest. Each character you can play as has their own character quests, and recruitable characters in the world have their own quests and stories. This can lead to very different paths each time you play. One of the starting characters starts as a city owner running businesses and stocking garrisons, a very different experience from something like the Spiritmancer. Characters you unlock through your playthrough can be purchased at the start of a new game, along with items and story options to give you a jump start. The game was made to be replayed and experienced. Perhaps there may even be a true storyline ending. If so, I haven't reached it yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully, you've gotten an idea of Sands of Salzaar, and if you may enjoy it. This game is parchingly thirsty with waifus.